Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Looking for the run. Always onto this. That's been intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I see a fine player in this fella, Olivier Giroud. We all know about his presence and that wonderful left foot, but it's the way so many top players rate him as being their favourite strike partner. Such an intelligent player who's built his career on positioning and movement, allowing people to feed off it.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
He has found the way through. Kaka. That is lovely. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice. Rooney.
Lille really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Played out wide. And it's Joao Palhinha. Palhinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's going to be a booking. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And this is Giroud. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Giroud really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Serginho. Azar. Great vision.
Looks a good ball through.
Kaka. Rooney takes a shot! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Azar did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India having to have the lead in a title game. Half-time, 1-0. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Showing good feet. Deep cross. It's out for a goal kick. Serginho. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Azar. Can he get it through? Oh, looks a good one. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And we have our... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Bentaleb. Now he's off and running. Azar. Driving forward. Azar. Driving forward. Azar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard can really show skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
India leading them, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he shoots! He scored! And there's what they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up.
Great chance! They've got it! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lead.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stood up well to him there. Brzezinski.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Ruben Dias. And it's Van Dijk. India clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! It's a goal! Giroud duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bet. And that will be it. India pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Just joining us, we are already underway. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ferran Torres. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, good spread. He's found a way past, looking to play him in. He has found a way through, in towards the back stick. Serginho.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now that looks a decent ball. Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kaka! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's good running with the ball. Ferran Torres. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Distributed tidily. Out for a throw. Ruben Dias. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Hazard. Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Hakimi. India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Now the ball in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. He came in. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Their position, they can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India has played well here, and they have the all-important lead. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Goes long and straight. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Zaire Emery, out to the right. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, that's well seen too. Kaka, looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for options, for movement. Great ball, and he... Ferran Torres! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. No space. No problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 10, Dembele.
Zaire Emery. It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Number 19, Lee Canyon. Coming on the field, number 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 8, Damian Louis.
India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Dembele. and tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tries to cut. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rooney. Just 5 minutes left. Dinks one through. And it's a brilliant interception. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gonzalo Ramos absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz. That has not gone well. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. Kaka! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not a defender in sight. All the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
India break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
You can never be short of runners in the space.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, that's going to be a booking. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. João Palhinha. And it's Rice. The pass is intercepted. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pass somewhat off target. And he welcomes it in. Kaka. Kaka. That's beautifully weighted. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kaka. That pass has been well intercepted. Mustafa Mohamed. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. It's a searching pass. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. Opts for safety. Nods finding their passes. Kaka. He has found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Knocks it into space. Ferran Torres. This is Rooney. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nods have got it back and they'll have another go. He is through here. Mustafa Mohamed.
There will be room and time.
Rooney. Chance here to counter. And it's half-time here. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Substitution in progress.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India head for the dressing room. And the shots! Too close for comfort. It's not an especially good pass, that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. That's a throw. He's in space and looking for options. That has been knocked clear. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. And a chance! It's in! Not back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Nance grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
He's got away. Pinches it off him. Rice going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is Rooney. Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Duran Torres. Coming on the field is number 20, Erling Haaland.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had it nicked away. Rice with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. It's Rice. Now this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Hazard! It's in! And again they hit the front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
India get themselves into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Serginho. He's found a way through. Serginho's cross. And he knocks it clear. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that's been intercepted. Coquelin. And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Real chance! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Harry Maguire is a real presence at the back, and also someone who can play the ball out of defence or certainly take the ball into midfield. That's a winning combination in the modern game. So many teams like to do that, and I think his stats on the ball.
Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Casemiro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres goes on a run down the left wing. De Ligt. Maguire. And it's Casemiro. For sure. 30 minutes gone. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's delightful. And smartly reclaimed. Good pressure, determined, intense. Manchester United have a free kick. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's got away. Ahmad stood up well to him there. Mbappe has created one goal already. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's burst through. He's had a shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well now, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Maguire, Casemiro, and it's Mazraoui. Sheshko,
added time.
Mbappe, and the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India, Kaka! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Kaka really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Maguire wriggles his way through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Serginho. That has ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Ruben Dias. India just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Kaka for Ferran Torres. Casemiro does really well there, strong defending. And no surprise, that's a booking. De Ligt. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking...
Ahmad! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Ligt. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. It's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And now he has two. India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's worked it through. Chance! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up.
After 80 minutes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And a chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Well, it takes a shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Substitution.
India making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Rice. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shaw. And De Ligt. Menu. This looks promising. That has been slung wide. And the finish! And with that, the final whistle. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
Itu motor ini